What's up, everyone? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to take a look at how to change the battery in this Lincoln MKC remote key fob. This key fob is going to be for the 2014 to 2016 Lincoln MKC, and it's going to use replacement batteries CR2025. It's going to take 2 of them. And I'll put a link in the description box of this video to where you can find these replacement batteries if you're in need. The other thing I'm going to be using to replace these key fob batteries is a small flathead screwdriver. So if we grab our key fob and we take a look at the back of it, on the top right here, we see this button. So you may be able to get this with your finger just by pushing that button down like that, but it can be a little bit difficult. What I actually prefer to do is grab a flathead screwdriver and use that to press the button down. And I'm actually going to come to the top of the button right here and push down like that, and then it will allow me to get that back cover off. Either way, whether you use a screwdriver or your finger, once we get that back cover off, we'll grab our screwdriver, and then I'm going to, this part down here with the key ring is, we'll call the bottom. So I'm going to come up here to the top, and I'm going to get my screwdriver in between this plastic piece and the outer shell right here, and that'll pry off of there like that. And we'll go ahead and separate this part, and there's these 2 loops on the bottom here that it's kind of hooked on. So pull this piece off, and then on the back of this piece, we see our battery right here. And I'll use my screwdriver to get underneath the edge of this battery and get it out of the holder. And then there's this little white plastic piece separating the other battery. So go ahead and get that out of there. Now what I'm going to do is grab my first battery, pull this piece back, and I'm going to install this one with the plus side up, positive side up. So push that down in the holder like that. Then I'll put this white piece, this white plastic piece in between it. And then for this battery, I'm going to install it with the plus side or positive side down, like that. Then once we have this, our new batteries installed in this, we can go ahead and put this piece back on there. So the first thing I'm going to do is line up these 2 loops on these 2 little metal notches right here, like that. Once those are lined up, then I'll snap this back into place. Make sure that's all the way snapped down in there. That can take a good amount of pressure. And then we'll hook this piece back on. So go ahead and snap that piece on like that. And that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you could take a second to like and subscribe, it helps us out, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you.